Alright guys, right here, this is 4L60E transmission on 98S10. I'm gonna take this bolt out here, holding this, I don't know what you call this. So I'm gonna count this, the three number 8 bolts here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So everything is, we're gonna count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 bolts holding. This one is for the shifter. So 14 in this area, and there are 5. 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 8, and 3, 10. Okay. Alright guys, welcome back. Good night everyone. Good evening. On this video, I'll show you a quick what's happening here in my 1998 Chevrolet S10 right there. The parking, when I put it in the parking, it doesn't hold and it rolls, but it ships good to all the gears. So it ships to reverse, it ships good to drive, everything. Just and it ships good into park. The problem is it just doesn't hold. So I'll show you here what's causing the problem. See that there? That's the parking pole. What happens is, this is the one holding. Look at this. So on this parking, with this lever, this is the one that holds this tab here that goes to the ring gear, or what do you call that, to the transmission, that holds when you put in a park, that holds and that locks up the gear. And this one, this is the plate. This is go like that, connected together like L shape there when you put it on, and there's a rod going that hole. What happens is, this spring, there's a spring, a tiny spring. See that? It breaks. So what happened? This around here collapsed there and broke the center of the spring. I think this spring is like a kind of a return spring. So what happens when you, even if you put the rod pushes this lever, it doesn't want to engage. So I'll show you here. So that's the problem. See the tiny spring there. So I need to find another set, or maybe I don't know if I need to find a spring only. Maybe it's a complete kit for a full parking pole lever like that. So in order to take this down, you need to take this whole thing. See? That kind of I don't know what you call that thing, module or something. There are so many things to do on that before you can take it up. So many bolts. There are 14 bolts. I show you here. There are 14 bolts holding that, and there are 3. That's the bolt here. There are 3 number 8, long number 8 on the like right today, like driver's side. It's like a triangle, number 8, and the rest are number 10. And there's all right there, that's number 8. Yeah. So this long one, that's a number 10 that holds the, like the bottom of this thing. So there are 14 bolts holding in this, 3 number 8s, and there's one short on the side here. When you put it on onto the transmission, there's one short one. The rest are number 10 are same, and those number 8 are more longer, and there are 3 number 10 that's longer too. So you have to be careful when once you drop it down, because there's I just noticed that when I drop it here, there is a bearing. See that? I don't know if you can see that, it's dark here, but like a tiny ball there. See that? See that there? Looks like a ball bearing, something, what do you call it, very tiny. So you have to make sure it's in there, you don't drop this thing. So This is my first time of doing this, so it kind of tricky for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there are two like sitting together there. So the rest are in different place. So I hope I didn't fill up some bowl like a bearing. I think it's in there because everything these holes, that's the holes there. You can see those holes. Those are the bolt holes of the bolt. So I think I didn't fill up some bearings there. So there are seven ball bearings. So you have to be careful. Don't tilt it. So here we go. This is the part. This is the parking pole, guys. I got this from auto wreckage. It's a pain in the ass to pull it out because of this spin and this flimsy spring. So right now I'm holding my camera here. So that goes on that slot there, as you can see. And now it's not easy to put this in. When you put this in, you need to put this dowel first, or this pin first, and then put this parking pole together with the spring. So look at the spring. See, that's the one broke on this thing. That's why it's not going to hold this lever. So and now it's a matter of putting this. So it's hard to so see that there. I can't. So see that slot there. I'll show you here first. So this pin go here. So that's why it's hard to take up once it's go in there. You can't easily pull this out. There's not much room to pull this, and there's a plug on this after. See, like that. See, I push it from the outside. So right now I need to slide the spring and the parking pole so that it will hold there. Let me show you. Here's another plug. See that? After you putting it together, you need to put this plug. It's freaking tiny. It's stupid design. Supposed to be this the engineer of this, they make this thing not to taken out after you put this thing. You should make something that you can pull this out easily. Once it's in, it's a one shot, guys. Stupid setup. See, this one is the plug there, and it's hard. Once it's in, you cannot take this out because there's no room here, and it's hard to take this out because it's inside already, and you cannot grab this one with the pliers, anything, no, nothing. So unless this one will not hold there, it's loose. So that's what happened to the old thing. I think this one will fell off, and I think he used it very hard, or I don't know, maybe somebody fixed this one before, didn't put this back, or I don't know. So I just found this parking pole is dangling there without a pin. So right now I'm going to put this back, and it's a pain in the ass to put it back. You need a small finger there. Slide in this slot here. Oh, we're gonna do this. I'm just showing you how it works. And the engineer didn't think about that breaking that flimsy wire, spring wire, nothing. Freaking engineer. See that? It's a wire. No wonder why this one will break. It could break in the long run. So stupid. So I don't know why they cannot make this more thicker or more durable. You know, that's the thing there. So I'm gonna put it on, and I'm holding my camera, so I'll show you only after I'm gonna finish putting it together, because it's hard to hold the camera while in one hand, doing this one hand. No, you can't do this in one hand only. Let's do this. All right, here guys, as you can see here, so I put it on there, but not quite in. So what I did is I put the spring first, slide the spring first, and once the one side of the spring, it's center on the pin, I slide that parking pole. Then now the parking pole, I think it's in too, but the other side of the spring is not quite in. So I need to grab a flat screwdriver, like just to pry that slowly to center the whole of this what's this, the other spring, the round, second round one, because it creates a tension once you put the parking pole. So now I'm gonna slightly prying that you know, the front side of the spring and kind of pushing the pin in. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay, kind of tricky, so I'll show you when it's in. So right here, guys, showing you, I demonstrate you what I did. So it's in now, everything is in. So I put this flat screwdriver there just to hold this, the second round of the spring facing to the front of the transmission, just to hold it while pushing that pin there inward. So it's in now. So look at this, show you. So there's a tension now. So that's how it works. There's a spring loaded now. So once this rod pushes this thing, just like that, this lever here will hold the gear. Will hold the gear of the transmission, the ring gear. What they call that, the ring gear there. And yeah, to create a park. Okay, I forgot to show you this one. So it's in already. It's a matter of putting this guy here. That's the bracket. It goes like that. But you have to kind of push this one like that. There. It goes like that. And you can put this rod back in place. This rod. And put the bolt in. Alright. That's about a parking pole system of this 4L60. So now it's a matter of pushing this more, and we can put the plug behind it here. Show you. See that? It's not quite in. Hard to create a video, guys. See? Right there. So you need to push that more so that you can put the plug. And then you need to plug more. Now once it's in, now it's gonna be hard to pull that. So probably the previous guy maybe put that thing, he didn't put the plug, or I don't know, that's why it fell up. Yeah. Okay, so just a matter of putting the plug here. All right, push that more and you can put the plug. It's like a brass plug here, guys. See that? It's a tiny, it's like a cap, you know. See, and might need to there. Yeah, when I put this one, it's like a little bit slack there. It's not too tight, so probably it's only one shot, this thing. Might need to put some I don't know why it can't make a thing that removable, or something like you can screw and grab it with the pliers. Well, if you are handy, before you put that pin, if you modify it, you can weld something there that stick out, just in case this one, the spring will fail again. It's easy for you to pull that pin when you fix this parking pole whenever that spring will breaks, and or yeah. But you know, in the long run, hopefully it will not break this one anymore, and then it will hold there, you know, for many years from now. So that's the problem with this design. It's not quite it's a only one shot design right there. So what I said is if you can make that pin like removable, you can weld something in the end there, and just to grab it whenever in the future, you know, you can grab from here with the pliers, and you build something that you can screw it on to lock the pin, something like that. Well, this design is one shot only, plug it and that's it. Once this one will cease out, because you cannot grab this lock cap, you can't pull this out anymore once it's in. Especially it's seized out in the long run, so it's hard. Right on. Now you know, if your parking pole breaks down, it's a pain in the ass. All right, hope you learned something of this parking pole problem when your Chevy 4L60E transmission, and when you put in park and it shift to park but it doesn't hold the vehicle. That's one of the problems. Sometimes the nut here too, this nut's loose, so it creates not pushing the rod here tightly here, because this one is loose and it's not quite center when you push this one here. That's the problem. All right, thank you very much for watching. Hope it helps you, and see you next one. Keep rocking.